Yes, plus 2 class students, hello and good day to all. I welcome you in the online class of economics today. And in our previous video, students, we were discussing about the income method by which we are able to calculate the national income by using the income method. As the name is speaking by itself, that by using the income earned by normal resident of a country in an accounting year, we will be able to get the national income, and only the factor incomes are to be calculated. Here you can see, students, again with a very short revision I have written classification of factor incomes, that is compensation of employees. When employees are getting something after giving their services, they are under the 4 heads. Okay, first one is wages and salaries in cash, they are getting some salary in cash. Second is payments in kind, let's say rent free accommodation they are getting, or any travel allowance, TA, DNS allowances, any kinds of perks, the perquisites and the allowances they get. Payments in kind, that is rent free. Third one is employers contribution to social security scheme, only the employers contribution, not the employees contribution. Okay students. Fourth one is the pension on retirement. Here student, pension on retirement we will never take old age pension, because old age pension is a kind of transfer income, but here we have to take only factor income, and pension on retirement is the part of factor income. Why? Because the person is getting the pension on retirement is after giving his services for 40 years, 30 years, 35 years, etc. Then operating surplus, this means when income is generated by using the enterprises, by using the business, etc., by using land, labor, and it includes rent, interest and profit. And profit is further categorized into dividends, corporate or corporation profit tax, and undistributed profit. We have covered in a very deeper manner. Then mixed income, any sort of income generated by land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship is under the mixed income. So by using first all these 4 points, then operating surplus second, then by using third mixed income, you will be able to calculate NDP at FC. Then after adding net factor income from abroad, you will be reaching at net national product at factor cost. Okay students, and there 2-3 points are there. For example, if in the question compensation of employees is already given, then there is nothing to be added like wages and salaries and employers and separately, because this is the main head, these all are the subheads. Okay students, then this thing you have to keep in mind. Same if dividend is given, undistributed profit is given, and separate profit is given, then only separate profit will be taken, not dividends and undistributed profit will not be given. Okay students, now this thing we had written. Now we will start discussing our numerical. Yes students, so now you can see a numerical we are having. Calculate national income by income method, and by using income method you have to reach at NNP at FC, as in the previous part we were discussing. So now starting from here, first of all we will reach at NDP at FC, and remember the concept students, compensation of employees, it will include wages and salaries. You can see wages and salaries, then payment in kind, wages and salaries in cash, payment in kinds we were having, employers contribution, and pension on retirement. These were the 4 points. And now you can see students here, compensation of employees, the full head we are having, so there is no need to add wages and salaries again in that. So we will write here 5th point. Okay students, because compensation of employees is already given. Then in operating surplus we were having rent, we were having profits. So now you can see profits, first point, that this will be added. Then you can see another, after using employers contribution will not be used, because compensation of employee this has been taken, this will not be used, this has been taken. So while doing the numerical at home you can use this method. Okay students, so calculate NDP at FC. So what we have here, and then old age pension will never be added because it is a factor income. Then 6th point, mixed income. These 3 points first you have to add. So what is the value of 5th point? This is 500. Then what is the value of first point? Profit 800. Then 6th point, mixed income, that is 70. So in total 500 plus 800, 1300, it will be 1370. Okay, but this is not the answer. We have to reach at NNP at FC. So you will write here NDP at FC, which we have just completed, plus from domestic to national we have to add net factor income from abroad. Then there is no need to add anything more, there is no need to subtract anything more, so you can be here. So NDP at FC, that is 13,1370 plus net factor income from abroad. You can search net factor income from abroad. Where is net factor? That is 8.80. So it will be 1450. So you can calculate anything from these 4 points. Let's say in the examination it is written calculate GNP at MP. Then what you will do here? Write down NNP at FC. Okay. Then national to completed. It is at gross, it is at net. So add depreciation here. So it will be at gross. It is at factor cost, it is at market price. So add net indirect taxes. Okay students, so NNP at FC we have calculated 1450. Then depreciation is 40. Then net indirect taxes, that is 30. You can see here student. So add 1450, 1450, then 40, then 30. So it will be 1520. This will be your answer. Okay student, I hope that you all are getting by using this income method. So now you can pause the video here, note it down in your fair notebook, and if there is any doubt then you can ask me. First of all, note it down in your fair notebook. Yes students, so now you can see the second numerical we have. Calculate net national product at factor cost, calculate gross domestic product at market price, and gross national product at factor cost. Okay, this part we are going to start. So starting from NDP at FC at factor cost, what we will write here, you can see wages and salaries. Another search it, is there any compensation of employees? No. Then write point number 1. This has we taken wages and salaries. Then mixed income we are required plus mixed income. Otherwise to line wise I will suggest that line wise you will have to do compensation of employees 4 points. What are those 4 points? Wages and salaries in cash, then payments in kind, again I am repeating. Then third is pension on retirement. Search if there any pension on retirement. Yes, we have pension on retirement. Then okay. Then fourth point is, what is the fourth point? We have done in the previous video. Wages and salaries in cash, pension on retirement, second 2 points we have. Then payments in kind, okay, and employers contribution, but here it is employees contribution, so this will not be added because it is employees contribution. Okay, so first point wages and salaries under the heading compensation of employees, then pension on retirement we have taken. Then third point mixed income, this is the part. Then rent, obviously it is also a kind of income, rent will be taken. Then you can see profit will be taken. And again student I am repeating, if profit is given then under the 3 headings there is no need to add dividend and undistributed profit or corporation tax. So undistributed profit will not be added. Why? Because profit is already given. If profit is not given then undistributed profit will be added, because profit is divided into 3 categories. Then add all these points. First one is wages and salaries 100 plus third point mixed income, that is 3030. Then 10th point, what is the 10th point? 10. Then fourth point 7070. Then 9th point 80. Add all these points, 130, 140, 210, that is 290. I think here 290. And we have to reach at NNP at FC. So NNP at FC, what we will write here? NDP at FC plus net factor income from abroad. Yes students, net NDP at FC we have calculated 290 plus NIFA and net factor income from, that is 20, it is 310. Okay, First of all, take a small pause here, note it down, then other two parts I will start discussing in the second part of the blackboard. So first of all, note it down in your fair notebook. Yes, so now students, you can see here, calculate GDP from GDP at MP. Now students, you can see that we have two answers here. First one is NDP at FC and second one is NNP at FC. So you can calculate it with any method. So I have made a partition here. You can use NDP at FC to calculate GDP at MP. You can use NNP at FC for calculating this thing. Now you can see here, we will start discussing with both the methods. So GDP at MP, calculate it by using NDP at FC. Students, you can see domestic, so no need to add anything. Then it is at net, it is at gross, at depreciation. Okay students, and then it is at market price, it is at market price, so add net indirect taxes. Okay students, so NDP at FC we have just calculated, you can see in your notebook, 290 plus depreciation, and name of depreciation we are given with consumption of fixed capital, it will be 50. Then net indirect taxes, and students, net indirect taxes are equal to indirect taxes minus subsidies. So indirect taxes we are given 40 minus subsidies are given 30. Okay, so 290 plus 50 plus 10, the answer is 350. How? You can see GDP at MP is equal to, from NDP at FC we are calculating, so domestic are same, plus factor cost, plus depreciation plus net indirect taxes, and net indirect taxes were not given, we have calculated by using this thing, indirect taxes minus subsidy. So 290 plus 50 plus 10, 350 is the answer. And if these are to be calculated by using GDP at MP from NNP at FC, then how it will be calculated? First of all, it is at domestic, it is at net national minus net factor income from abroad, so it will become domestic. Then it is at gross, it is at net, so plus depreciation, okay, and then plus net indirect taxes, because it is at factor cost, at market price. So how it will be taken? So you will write a value of NNP at FC, it is 310, we have just calculated in this video, minus net factor income from abroad, which is equal to 20, plus depreciation, which is given in the name of consumption of fixed capital, 50, plus net indirect taxes, that is 40 minus 30, because indirect taxes minus subsidy. So 310 minus 20, 290, plus 50 plus 10, same, the answer is 350. Okay students, and now they are asking to calculate GNP at FC. From this we can calculate GDP at MP. Okay, gross equal, so it is at national, it is at domestic, add net factor income from abroad, okay, and then add net indirect taxes. So GDP at MP we have calculated here 350 plus net factor income from abroad is 20 plus net indirect taxes, sorry, from here to we have to subtract it, okay, from market price we have to subtract net indirect taxes, and net indirect taxes are 40 minus 30, so the answer will become 370 minus 10, the answer will become 360. This will be the answer. So now you can pause the video here students. I have just for your convenience I have written these points. You can use any of this method, the answer will become same. So you can see 350 and 350 both are equal. Okay, then the third part, and now the homework will be given a precise homework, and you can ask me if there is any doubt. Now pause the video. Yes students, so now you can see a very small and important question is here for homework. These values are hypothetical, I have taken from myself. So calculate NNP at FC calculate GNP at FC, NNP at MP and GDP at MP from the following particulars by using the income method. Okay, this is your homework, and in the next video I will give you the answers, and then you can match the answers with me also. Okay students, and before I take a leave, I would like to request you that properly utilize your time, that these are very important and the topics which you have to get involved yourself, otherwise this can never be understood. Okay, and now whensoever we will be meeting again, you have to make your copy check from my side, and is there any problem you can call me at the number 9465759157. Okay students, now I take a leave, and don't forget, you all are awesome. Thank you very much.